All right. Hi, my name is Gary McGraw. I am the career coach for MoCo Cap at Sherwood High School. Today, I have the pleasure of interviewing our Chief Executive Officer, Derek DeWitt, for the Boys and Girls Club of Harford and Cecil County. Thank you for joining us today, Derek.
It is my pleasure, Gary.
So, Derek, I'm just going to kind of run through some questions and kind of get to know you more and kind of get to know more about the work that you do right in Harford and Cecil, okay? All right, so Derek, could
Great.
you tell us more about yourself and kind of more about your professional background as the Chief Executive Officer?
Absolutely. So I'm homegrown to Harford County. I graduated from Joppatown High School in '99, which was the same year as the tragedy of Columbine High School. That event impacted me enormously and sent me on a path towards uh, human uh, development and, in particular, youth development and studying social work at Virginia Commonwealth University. The intent was to start a nonprofit organization that resources and serves as a safe guarding place for youth and teens as a way of ensuring that the type of tragedy I had to witness as a kid uh, wouldn't happen again, or at least I could minimize that. I graduated from VCU with a degree in social work. I came home and started cold calling nonprofit organizations. The Boys and Girls Club was the first to answer my calls. They had a position open. I went in and interviewed and realized that the organization that I wanted to start has been in existence for over 150 years. And I have had the good fortune of being able to just add to and contribute to the mission ever since.
Awesome, awesome. So, Derek, what do you find most fulfilling about the work that you do?
I got to say that after 20 years of doing the work, um, being able to literally see the trees grown from the seeds left and planted behind is really something. Um, while social media may have a lot of negatives to it, the reality is I get to watch generations of kids that came through Boys and Girls Clubs that were impacted by our mission, by the people, um, and the passion, and just to see them embodying the values of our work has been really extraordinary.
Awesome. So, Derek, if you could tell us any one of the coolest projects or tasks you've ever had to work on.
I I would say one of the most fun because it involved a lot of creativity, innovation, and just resourcing was when we developed what we call Club on the Go. During the pandemic, we knew that kids were having a hard time, teens in particular, were having a very hard time getting to our Boys and Girls Clubs because of the social distancing limitations and their uh, virtual school. So we actually took a small fleet of minibuses and resourced those minibuses by pulling the seats out because we couldn't put kids on the minibuses anymore. Put storage into them, put technology into them, put loud outdoor aquatic speakers onto them so that we could play an anthem while going into neighborhoods as a rallying call to kids. And I got to say that it turned out to be not just something that was pandemic specific. We learned that there was a great deal of value in the model, and it continues today. It's been replicated in other states by other Boys and Girls Clubs, and we are up to our sixth vehicle, and we continue to use it as a growth model, and also one uh, that has been notable in its ability to impact kids that otherwise wouldn't be able to access a Boys and Girls Club.
It's an awesome program, Derek. If you
Thanks.
could give yourself one piece of, if you could give your younger self one piece of professional advice, in the position that you are right now, what would it be?
Read everything. Read everything. Write frequently. Um, Capture thoughts. Uh, Reflect on the thoughts of others. Um, be thoughtful. Be kind. Be intent. Uh, intentional, um, and yeah, just be an avid consumer of information, because all of that will impact your ability to troubleshoot, to make decisions, and to create culture.
Awesome. Awesome. So, Derek, a lot in my role as a career coach, we talk about how things change over time, especially through high school, through middle school, your career changes. What was your dream job when you were in middle school or high school, and did it change over time?
Uh, Middle school and high school, anything in the creative field. At one point, I really wanted to sculpt glass. Um, I don't actually have any artistic ability in my hands, so that didn't work out so well. I did find a calling in theater, and performance art. So at one point, that was sort of the direction I was heading in. It was the only thing that I seemed to have some natural talent in. Um, but that really parlayed itself into working with working with people, and using the skills that I had developed and some of the talent that I had, uh, for performance to lend itself to engagement and human interaction.
Awesome. So, Derek, if you could give any advice to any future youth development professionals or anyone pursuing the same career paths of you, what would it be?
Don't. No, I'm just kidding. No, I understand that it's going to be extremely difficult. That there is no industry where there is greater sacrifice of time, um, talent, energy, passion than the nonprofit industry. Um, Go into that understanding as much as you can that there's going to be sacrifice, um, but go into it with the intent of finding balance in your life, um, because it's never going to be an easy industry to be successful in. It's just not. It's a very challenging industry. Um, it's extremely rewarding, and you have to find the balance between those things. Um, so I think I answered your question, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's perfect. On behalf of the MoCo Cap, thank you, Derek, for joining us today. It was an awesome opportunity to interview you and kind of give our future leaders great insight on what being a chief executive officer of the Boys and Girls Club is like. And we really do appreciate your time.
Greatly appreciate it, Gary. Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.